Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hot Mess Simmer, and today we are giving the Goths a melanin makeover. Bella Goth is a music icon. She's basically SimCity's Beyonce. From the outside looking in, she has it all. Back in the day, when she wasn't spotted out on tour, doing high-end photo shoots or on the red carpet, she was out clubbing with her besties Nina and Dina. Bella and the twins had been besties since like high school, but lately she started to notice that Dina was always asking about the latest parties, VIP tickets, and meeting Bella's new celebrity friends. Nina seemed a bit more genuine, but everybody knew when it came to the twins, Dina ran the show, and Nina's loyalty was already taken. The twins started to become a bit more distant, but of course were always there when they needed something, and Bella started to feel more lonely by the day. When Bella and the twins were like 21, they decided to go on vacation for her birthday to Tartosa. She didn't really trust them at this point, but they were all she had, and she didn't want to spend another birthday crying in her room. So it was the night of her birthday dinner, and sadly the twins were nowhere to be found. Nina was off relaxing, enjoying the amenities, and of course Dina was somewhere flirting with the new SFL rookie. So Bella decided to just go to dinner by herself, and that is where she met Mortimer. Honestly, she was not interested in him at first because he was clearly about 20 years older than her, and she was not interested in the sugar daddy. But to Bella's surprise, Mortimer was actually pretty sweet. It was so refreshing to finally have someone have a genuine interest in her. So Bella and Mortimer spent the rest of the week together while the twins did God knows what. When the end of the week came and it was time for Bella to leave, she knew she did not want to leave without Mortimer. They had a discussion and decided to do something spontaneous. And honestly, it was the best decision Bella had ever made. So that's it for Bella's part of the backstory. I want to go ahead and jump into the makeovers and talk about the rest of the Goth household. So first up is Mortimer. So one of the reasons that Bella and Mortimer actually connected so well is that they understood each other's loneliness. Mortimer's parents died when he was very young, and they left their estate to him and their money, which was honestly a lot. But that left Mortimer without a family or any friends because he felt like everyone was always trying to get something from him, pretty much how Bella felt. Tartosa was a pretty small town, and everyone knew that he came from money and that he had no one to leave it to. So when it came to dating, he fell prey to so many gold diggers. He just didn't trust anyone anymore. And that's what piqued his interest in Bella, because she didn't seem interested in him at all at first. And like I said, they had that connection. With Mortimer growing up how he grew up, he really always wanted a family. So when they had kids, Mortimer became a stay-at-home dad. And in his free time, when he wasn't with the kids, he was running his foundation because he's very into philanthropy. So moving on to the kids, we have first Cassandra. She is my favorite. She actually goes by Cass. She hates when people call her Cassandra, even though her mother refuses to call her anything but. Cassandra is honestly very sad because she misses her mom. She wants her and her mom to have like that best friend mom-daughter relationship, and they just don't. When Bella is home, she's either in her room, which Cassandra doesn't know is because she's usually crying. She's very depressed because even though she has the kids, Mortimer, she doesn't really have anyone else, so she's pretty lonely. But back to Cassandra. Cassandra is really into music. She wants to be a musician like her mom, kind of to make her proud, but also because she genuinely loves it. And that's part of the reason Cassandra and Bella aren't close, because Bella sees so much of herself in Cassandra, and she's so scared of Cassandra following that path. She wants her to be happy and to follow her passions, of course, but she doesn't want her to have this lonely life. And because of the mental state she's in, she kind of just finds herself running away from her daughter instead of running to her. It's really sad, and Mortimer's trying to talk to her about it and eventually hopefully get them into some counseling, but for now that's the situation. So Mortimer, because of him seeing how Bella and Cassandra's relationship is, he's very close with Cassandra. He really tries to pour into her because he wants her to feel close to at least one parent. But the sad part about that is he's not spending as much time with Alex. So Alex is a mama's boy. When Bella's home, she spends a lot of time with Alex, which of course makes Cassandra very angry because it's not like her mom just spends no time with him at all. She does spend time with Alex, and so that leaves Cassandra wondering like, what's wrong with me? But back to Alex. So Alex is a mama's boy, but sadly the parent that he's closest with is the one who is not there very often. And because Alex is, doing so well in school, and he's such a bright boy, he never gets in trouble, and Cassandra's more the type that's been skipping school, it's more obvious to him that Cassandra's hurting, whereas Alex kind of covers things up and he's like the strong boy. But luckily, when it comes to the Goth kids, they are best of friends. Even though Cassandra is so jealous of the relationship between Bella and Alex, she does not take that against him. That is her baby brother, and she loves him. That's like her number one. So even though she is super close with her dad, like Alex has her whole heart. She knows that he's hurting. She sees it, and it's like they see it in each other in a way that their parents don't see, and so they are always there for each other. And I really love their relationship. So that is the Goth family household. household. So it's really sad, but I do see a bright future for this family, and that's for you to play out. So if you want to play with the Goth household, you can hop on over to my Patreon and download them, as well as all of the households that I've made over so far. And like I always say, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when I post another video. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out. You stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall. Precious cargo, be careful with my heart, oh. Say I'm not sensitive, but I can sense if it's right for me. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes.